Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Persis. I am your favorite manifestation coach and TikToker. And in this video, I am going to be reading the success stories from my Facebook group as well as my TikTok page. I have to pleasantly announce that one of my videos, or a couple of them, did end up going viral over there, and we have a community of over 6,000 people growing on TikTok, which is absolutely wonderful. Before I get too far into the video, if you guys want me to help you with coaching one-on-one, the information is down in the description box down below. First, please do follow our TikTok family. It is a wonderful app. I was very hesitant to get on it, but it's been super rewarding to reach so many people, post so much helpful content. So if you do have it available in your country, it wouldn't hurt to follow the page, as I do drop a lot of gems over there, and I occasionally go live where I answer questions for free on the live to problem solve your situation. So let's jump right into the video. I have a lot of success stories here, and I'm going to go through as many as I can. The first one I have here is my SP told me he loved me this morning, Persis. He hasn't said anything about that to me since last year. I'm so happy. It wasn't the way I imagined, but I manifested it, and it's huge movement. I'm still manifesting a full profession of feelings, but this is major to me. I'm not shocked, but just speechless a little bit. That's so good. Oh, there is a little more. Thank you so much for working with me and showing me how to do this. And you kept drilling it into my head over and over again. Yes, I did. But she finally got it. Let's see. Let's do another one over here. Hello, group. I wanted to say as of today, I'm getting some coaching from Persis. And if anyone is on the fence about getting coaching, don't be. She is amazing. It's only my first day, and she's helped me change my state completely. I'll keep everybody posted on my progress. Yes, I know exactly who that one is from. And yeah, I do help to give a lot of good insight. Let's do one from Facebook. Let's see, let's pick this one. Thank you. In less than a week, I have gotten more feedback from you and support than I have ever experienced with any other coach. Am I doing this correctly? It sure feels like a huge relief when I play it this way. Yes, this specific client has been working with me for a little over a month. She was doing texting, and then she switched to calling and got her specific person to come over and confess feelings for her. So we are in those stages of getting him back, like fully and completely. So it's been honestly a pleasure to work with you guys and see your transformation. Let's do another one, maybe on TikTok now. I honestly have so many. I'm so sorry. I changed my assumptions. I followed your formula, and he called me the next morning. She's referring to the formula I posted on TikTok, which was a derivative of the formula I uploaded here for you guys. Another one, I just wanted to say that, sorry, this grammar is killing me right now. I just wanted to say that your love the other day inspired me to purchase your blueprint, and it already makes me feel empowered and that I can manifest everything and anything that is. I haven't honestly read all of these, so that is freaking incredible. If you guys haven't gotten the blueprint yet, I know I say it all the time, but honestly, you need to. I studied manifestation for literally years, read dozens upon dozens upon dozens of books, purchased courses myself, got coaching myself to compilate all of the most important manifestation information into one course. So that's how I know that it works, because this has all been trial and error. All right, I kid you not, I wrote in my journal about the gratitude of her assumption, and I pulled up her picture and did your method. As soon as I finished, she called me. I am so happy and grateful. Whoa, guys, that's incredible. I changed my assumptions and followed the teachings, and it worked the very next day. Bro, you guys sometimes, all you need is the information. I did it. I really did it. It was easy. It is. It genuinely is. I'm so glad people are finally realizing that the law of assumption can serve you so much more. I used to follow law of attraction and created so many limiting beliefs for myself from it. Circumstances never matter. After switching to the law of assumption, things came in so much easier. It's the way to go. This was on my video that I posted on TikTok. Honestly, taking a dump on law of attraction, honestly, because I feel like for people who know, they know. A lot of us come into our spiritual journey starting from there because it's the most mainstream type of access, and you think because it has such a big following, it has to be true. But obviously, depending on how much time we spent down there, we tend to realize that it's actually not. And the only results we could have gotten from the 55 by 5 method, the 369 method, is only because we assumed it to work. So, gosh, it was a hard journey in the beginning of my spiritual journey. And yeah, once you switch over, things are so much easier. I used your teachings and our one-on-one coaching, and in the first week, I doubled my sales. The following week, I tripled my sales, and I got a notification from my boss that I was the #1 saleswoman of the week. I'm now on track to have sold more than, I'm just going to say X thousand dollars this month, a new record for me and on track with the top performers in my cohort. You guys are just taking this teaching and doing what you need to do with it, and I just love it. So I think that's going to be it for my success stories, and now I want to get into the second part of this video, which is how they actually did it. So the majority of these individuals obviously did not come to me with fully healed self-concept. They did not come to me with wonderful assumptions about their job, their sales, their person, somebody calling them after being in no contact for 5 years. That was not at the forefront of their mind. And I know that because some of these were one-on-one clients, and obviously they are very aware of this, and they agree to the fact that when they came towards me, they were pretty broken. They were pretty hopeless. They did not have a lot of hope in the situation, but they took on coaching as a means to get what they want, basically, and just roll a dice and see what happens. So naturally, I had to do a lot of work in terms of supporting them, giving them a lot of education and factual evidence that if they actually repair their self-concept, if they actually repair their concept regarding the object of their desire, how could you fail? And when I asked them that very simple question, they were kind of stunned by it. But it's like very true. It would actually be against physics for this to not work out. So what do you have for going ham on just believing in yourself and having almost a delusional self-like talk? If you were able to manifest your current reality with very poor self-talk, what's to say you can't manifest radically different? And I see this all the time. Some people think, well, they have to call me. They have to text me. The people that I need to make sales with, how are they going to find me? How is the job going to hire me? How are they going to reach out to me? It's all about how someone else has to give them their manifestation. But that's actually not the case. What is the case is if you repair your concept of self, and if you repair the concept of the object of your desire, whoever needs to move is going to move. Whichever sales need to find you are going to find you. That person is going to be constantly in a state of, I need to reach out to them. Because if you know your worth as an individual, as a salesperson, as a partner, as someone who is a top performer at work, then you actually have no way for this to not work out. Sometimes we think that in order for the clients to come, then we can be deeming ourselves as successful. In order to make a certain amount of money, then we can call ourselves successful. In order to be loved, first they have to give us love, then we can say we are loved. That I can only believe I'm chosen if they come in and choose me. I can't do it if they don't choose me. I can't feel chosen if they don't choose me. I can't feel abundant if millions aren't in the bank. I need to see the millions, then I can be abundant. And I have to tell you, that is the definition of not manifestation. That is the definition and screams, I don't believe in anything. And with those types of beliefs, you will be doing technique after technique, hopping from coach to coach, watching YouTube video to YouTube video, and you will never see results. And I'm just being honest with you. Some coaches might not be honest with you because they're after your money. I told a client the other day on the phone, listen, I'm not going to take you on as a client if you aren't actually ready for change and if you aren't willing to apply the teachings, because I respect your money to a point where if you're not willing to delete the, situations that you have going on, there's no point in doing this work. And she said to me, well, I'll take the situations, I'll delete the programs, or I'll delete the photos, or I'll delete the papers or whatever they are once I see proof. And I'm like, that's the definition of it doesn't work. That's the definition of I'm still in a state of lack. I need a white knuckle grip on it, and only when I see otherwise I'll take it off. If you try to do things like that, you will never be successful in manifestation. You will never. And I'm just being totally upfront with you. Manifestation is all about believing you have something and convincing yourself mentally you have something that you do not in fact have, so that you may have it. It is believing in the unseen so that it can become seen. If you are doing a technique and then getting discouraged because the message isn't there, if you are saying he's obsessed with me, but then get discouraged after 1 or 2 days, I'm here to give you that kick in the pants that you need. Because if you're not going to be mentally strong and believe in yourself, how can someone else come in and give you what you want? If that's the case, I'm going to be very harsh with you guys for a moment and say you should just quit now. Because physics is not going to rearrange itself for you. That's why I love manifestation. It's a completely non-discriminatory practice. Whatever you think, believe, and assume to be true is what's going to be reflected in your reality. Physics doesn't say, oh, you know what? I understand this person is not feeling so well. They need proof. Well, let me rearrange atoms in the universe to accommodate for their feelings. You need to start choosing yourself so that someone else can choose you. You need to start loving yourself so that someone else can love you. And no, I don't mean doing it as a means to an end. It's different to say pretty affirmations, and it's different to really embody them and live by them and know them as your truth. And listen, that's not to say that I can't empathize with truly broken individuals who have gone through the ringer with false teachings, because I work with them day in and day out. But sometimes you guys need to hear it. You need to give yourself the love, commitment, and devotion you seek from your partner. Then only can your partner give it to you. It can't be the other way around. So what this really boils down to is, are you really willing to commit to yourself? Are you really willing to actually choose you and like you and love you and be awe-inspired by your beauty, your intellect, your ability to take on the world? Because when you celebrate the magic in you that you want celebrated, and when you really feel that as your identity, we're doing identity work. When you feel that deep down in your bones, you will be a magnet to your desire. It will come in hot and heavy for you. Like, dang, some of you guys just want to do techniques to get somebody. Don't you want to love yourself? Don't you want to actually wake up in the morning and be happy with what you look like in the mirror? Don't you want to actually choose yourself? Because if you just do a technique to get them, but you still feel like garbage, you're going to lose them anyway. You got to do the fundamental work. Let's say I want a man to make me his wife. I want him to love me, devote himself to me, and commit to me. Well, I'll ask myself, what will I feel like if I was a wife now and I got all those feelings? So if I get chosen by me choosing myself, what does it feel like to choose me? Oh, like that feels really nice. That feels really, really beautiful. Like, close your eyes, drop into your body. What does it feel like to be chosen? It feels really comforting. It feels really nourishing, maybe. Use your own descriptor words for what being chosen means like to you, and memorize that feeling and come back to it often, daily, hourly. And repeat that process for each and every feeling you want to receive, each and every act of service you want to receive. So what does it feel like to be devoted to? It feels super amorous, maybe even romantic. It feels very safe and secure. What does it feel like to be a wife? Wow, that feels like safety at its finest. It feels like a permanent commitment. It feels really loving. It feels really pampering. I love the way that that feels. And if you can't get to those feeling states, sometimes what people forget is you can affirm to feel something. So if you start to affirm, I feel loved, because that's the feeling you want to reach for, with enough repetition, you will begin to feel what love feels like. And you can work from there. There is nothing too small for you or too big for you. If something feels too big, downsize it and come back to it and practice it. All this is practice. Not many people wake up in the morning having been in no contact with someone they care about for 5 years and woke up and just felt married. If they did, they were the anomaly. So don't let anybody's other situations shame your journey. Get to the best feeling state you can and just memorize the feeling and practice it. What does it feel like to assume that there's a parallel reality that exists, because it does, where you're just it? You're the one. And when you believe it, they will come in. And how you will know you're doing it right is other people will either be getting your manifestation around you, you'll get partial manifestations, and your inner world will feel like you are glowing, like you are truly embodying what you're saying, that you really do choose yourself, that you really do love yourself, that you really do honor yourself. And that will radiate a particular glow where you will just know this is inevitable for you. So this is where you need to use this guide to get to where you need to go. I've given you guys a little bit of a longer video, but this is exactly how manifestation works. And I want to see you win. And I want you to understand and remember, nothing is outside of you. Well, that is it for today's video. If you guys want to work with me one-on-one or want to get the course, the link is down in the description box down below. I have hundreds upon hundreds of success stories. Explore the website, check it out. There are a lot of different tabs, programs, courses, etc. And I will see you guys in the next video. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Bye-bye.